What is up, everyone? Today we're talking about the amount of times to be posting on Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, etc. Right? So this is a really common question that I get asked almost every single day. I get asked from people all over the spectrum, beginners, intermediate, and I get asked from people who are already experienced, right? And this is a question that keeps going around and coming around because it's something very confusing. If you don't know how to look at it, you could become confused very easily. But once you understand, it becomes simple. Once you understand how many times you should be posting, you'll be able to look at it and understand if you need to adjust or change anything, right? Now remember the saying, your input equals your output. The amount you put in is the amount you get out, right? But this is not the truth. This is not the same for beginners as opposed to experienced creators. All right, here's a little chart that I made for you guys. As a starter, your output is low, right? You're posting every single day. You're doing what's needed. You're liking, you're replying, you're commenting. But you are still getting 0 views, 0 likes, 0 comments. And that's nothing to feel bad about, bro. Like, this is literally just the reality of the situation that we're in. And you should not feel bad for getting a low output, for getting no results. This is only part of the process, right? This is your current position. This is where you are. This is where you are at. And you should not feel bad. You should embrace it because you have so much wiggle room to do whatever you want. You could go in any niche that you want. You could start doing any product. You could start literally anywhere. You have a clean slate, right? But you can change this. You could change a low output. And how do you do that? Instead of focusing on output, which is your results, focus on the work, input. All right, so you're posting every day, like we mentioned. Post more. Post multiple times a day. Post different types of content. Post yourself in the gym. Post an edit. Post yourself talking to the camera. Post a YouTube video. Work more to negate low output, right? That is the only way to do it, right? Here you go. Increase your input. The only way to effectively combat low output is to do more. Simple. A lot of people, they overcomplicate this system. They say that you need to look at algorithms. You need to post at a certain time. Your video needs to have a certain caption or a certain sound effect. All of that is bullshit. All of that is lies. Literally, do more, post lots of high quality content, and watch how your account is gonna skyrocket. Okay? Example: post more, leave comments, reply to comments, post more on story, be personable with audience, get connected with other creators. This is the only way. This is the only easy way to negate low output, right? So post more, like we said. Just post more reels, post different types of content. Leave replies. This is a big one, okay? You must be leaving replies under other creators' posts or people that follow you. This is only gonna boost your goodwill, and more people are going to see you, they're going to trust you, and they're going to get more awareness to the type of person that you are. Okay, that's literally just a boost in so many ways. Reply to your comments. If you're not replying to your comments, if you're not replying to your fans or whatever, they're going to lose interest in you, and they're going to think that you don't like them, and they're just going to go to somebody else. Post more on story. Let people in. Let people know what you're doing every day. Are you at the gym? What did you eat today? What are you doing? Like, I'm working right now. I could literally post a story right now if I wanted to. But this allows people, this brings more people into your circle, right? This is something very scarce. Your stories are very valuable because they're only available for 24 hours. So if your audience does not view your story within that 24 hours, they lost, right? They missed out on what you were doing, and they don't get to see what you did. And this is only going to create more and more scarcity to you as a person and to your time. All right, be personable with audience. If you're just talking to your audience like little kids, you're talking shit to them. You're like, oh, you're just sitting there scrolling on your phone. And I know, like, on my videos, I'm like, you're sitting there scrolling on your phone, but like, all of that is just to get views. You still, like, even though you're getting views throughout the video, you need to tell your audience that they're capable of more. Don't just be mean all the time to your audience, right? Sometimes you need to, like, sometimes you need to funnel out a specific type of person. Sometimes you don't want to be associated with a specific type of avatar, right? And you need to be mean in order to do that. But don't do that to all your, don't be doing that to all your entire audience, bro. Come on. All right, and get connected with other creators. Social proof. If creators follow you, their fans are going to see that you're followed by them, which is going to put you at a much more high likelihood of getting a follow from that person, right? And like we said, this is the only way to negate low output. And right now you're probably thinking, why do big creators only post one times a day? The reason for that is right in front of you, right? And I made another little graph to show you guys my explanation. So, a big creator, they post one time a day. That video generates 100,000 views. They go on to funnel out 500 leads, and then they go and book 50 sales calls, and they close them at $10,000 a month. That right there is why they only post one time a day, because they don't need to be posting 3 times a day. Because if they did that, they would have 150 leads, and maybe they don't have the team, they don't have the back end system to handle all of those calls. So they're only going to post one time a day, get their 50 leads, get their 50 sales at $10,000 a month, and boom, they're good. This is why the big creators don't post that much, but you don't have that luxury. You need to just be posting every single day. For now, you must negate low outputs with high inputs, like we talked about. That's the only easy way to get around it. Basically, work harder, do more, post more, do more, produce more, which is basically all the same thing, but I just put it there because I thought it sounded pretty inspirational, right? And so basically my answer would ideally be 3 times a day. If you're a beginner getting into content, at very least 3 times a day. But if you're already experienced, you need to look at your own charts and understand if you need to post more of a specific type of content, or if you need to hold back on that content. Everybody has a different situation. Everybody has a different audience. We're all different. So look at your own charts, look at your own KPIs, your own indications, and make your result. Make your decision, and don't think twice, bro. Because a lot of people overthink, they overcomplicate, and then they never end up getting anything done. Don't be that person. Make your decision, make it work, and figure it out. Let's go.